Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector, and today is another Barbie Day! Hey everyone, this is Peter. How are you doing today? That's right. We got to talk about the woman again. Is it a woman? Is it a girl? Lady? What is Barbie? What do you call her? Never thought about it. Yeah, okay, so I'm upset about a couple of things. Let's start there. Okay, yeah, I got a vent. I want to go to the Barbie Convention. Darn it. Yeah, I'm new to this whole convention thought. I remember when GI Joe had the conventions. It didn't seem like a possibility to me, so it never happened. I was young, I was partying, but now I'm like, damn, I think I'm missing out. So I think I need to check it out. Integrity Toys, they had their convention virtually, and I missed out on that because it was a raffle. Yeah, I think that was a bummer because I'm a member, right? So it was a bummer that I wasn't picked. However, they are pretty inclusive with the videos and including the members. So, and I really like that. I really like that. And because I signed on, and then COVID hit. I'm not sure if that's how they flow normally, or is it because of this COVID situation that we're in, that in the pandemic, that is this way. But I really enjoyed that connection. The other thing I'm enjoying is Mattel Creations. Yeah, Mattel Creations. I'm liking how they are including the members with new products coming in, and giving us an option as members to purchase some of these collectibles, which is fantastic. Because if it wasn't for their emails and for them including me in what's going on, I wouldn't know. Especially through COVID, it's collecting for me is quite a lonely world because I don't know any other collectors personally. So the only people I can relate, that's right, you, my friends, you. So the convention thing, I want to go. Where? And then I believe there was also, I think her name is Rachel Hoffman. She also is doing the virtual doll thing, and I missed out on that whole convention thing. I didn't know where you got to sign up, blah blah blah, and then also the other reality is that, trust me, people, keep yourself in check. I'm always saying this because it adds up. It adds up. So the one thing that's been interesting about the virtual conventions is that there's no flight expense, no food expense, and no hotel expense. And shopping is probably, I bet you, not as great either when you're at home, right? Because when you're there, when you're in the moment, it's like, gotta get it all. I know, right? I get it. So I think there are pros and cons to each. I think it'd be cool if they did both, and I mean that would be a killer platform. They did both, and it gives people the option of one or the other. Put it out there, people, put it out there. Yeah. So listen, I got some good stuff.
Good news, everyone.
I do. I got some good stuff and I gotta share. That's right. Wow. Okay, let's say for a second. Barbie's going crazy. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Every time there's something more going on, but like the fashionistas, I don't even pay attention to those because, you know, for me, they kind of have lost some of their zest. You know, like they just came out with a new group, and out of the group, I like one. Right? Because, I mean, I use them as like, you know, for dioramas, like, they're great fillers, you know, a great crowd, right? And there's some that stand out, but, you know, that's a collection in itself, right? Because there's just so many. And I've noticed too, you know, Amazon is also getting crazy. Not only is the eBay, but now Amazon is also getting crazy with some of the prices going up on the collectibles. And I think that's really sad that is turning out to be this other thing, you know. So, you know, I myself as a buyer, I'm taking the fact that I'm thinking that, oh, well, I'm getting a good deal, or compared to, you know, $50, that $40 looks pretty good. And then you check elsewhere, and it was $15 originally. So yeah, so you see, so that's what I'm saying is like, so yeah, I always say, remember, do your homework. Do your homework. Don't just click. As easy as it is to do, unless you're sure, right? Like when I get something from Sideshow, I don't need to hunt around. They just came out with it. I can make payments. I've worked with them for a long time. It works for me, right? It works for me, and you know, and but now I get something, and I'm like, oh wow, it's finally here, right? So that's exciting, yeah. Okay, you hear my buddy back there? Yeah, that's my robot, and he has new software, and now he is like triggered so easily. So I think it's hilarious. So yeah, he's extremely interactive now. It's a crack up. Yeah, I'll introduce you sometime. So yeah, so here's the deal. New stuff is like everywhere you turn. As collectors, I mean, it's a crazy market right now with the doll, especially now the holidays are coming, so they're like throwing it all at us. But now there's like, you know, I mean, the list, right, of dolls alone, and now, Na, I think it's another one that I you know, adorable, cute packaging. They're being very creative, right? So in my next video, I had to showcase a couple of my nanas, right? Just because I was sucked in. Keep it in check, people. Keep it in check. Yeah, so guess what time it is?
Special delivery.
That's right. Dear. It's mail time.
Here's the mail.
It never fails.
It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes,
I want to wail.
Yeah. Fun stuff. I'm still catching up with some of the other Barbies that have been out. So at the same time, I'm trying to stay in touch with what's out now. Because like I said, the prices of the stuff that comes out within a blink, boom, it's happening already with the other Los Muertos. Right? I already noticed it. So yeah, you gotta be smart, and it's a fun game. I gotta say though, because that's really what it is. It's a game. As a collector, you just gotta be smart about it. There's nothing that feels better than the feeling of a good deal. Right? Yeah, we're all in it on that together, right? So check it out. I was going through my my inventory, and I was reorganizing my trunks and my bins and labeling them and seeing what I was going to keep on the shelves and so on, right? All right, so case number 3 has all my fashionistas that I have here in San Diego. This is case number 3, trunk number 3. And then I'm also going to put Zed, I think that's his name. Yeah, Zed from Zombies 2. And then I am going to include in this trunk also my Descendants, which is perfect there. So that is from Descendants 3, Celia, and then Descendants 3 as well, Dizzy Java. They fit perfectly there. And then, let me see what else I'm going to put there. Let's see. And I have the Twilight series collection. All right, here we got trunk number 5. And this was what I call my Twilight trunk. And here we have Alice. Yeah, I waited a long time to get Alice. She was so freaking expensive. And finally, I got her at a great price. Here's Carlisle. You can still get him at a reasonable price. Then here is Esme. You can definitely get her at a reasonable price. Here is Edward in his casual outfit, looking great. Oh, you probably want to see what the dolls look like. So, okay, so here is Alice, looking delicious. Then here we have Carlisle in his white doctor coat. And then here we have Esme. I think she looks great. And then here we have Edward, looking sexy. And maybe you can't really see, but he has that glimmery, shimmery skin. I think it's great how they did that. And then this one doesn't want to stay in. Then here we have, ooh, Emmett. Emmett's looking good. Here we have Rosalie, and I saw that her price is going up. And then here we have Jasper, and he's still pretty reasonable. I love his tennis shoes. Then back here we have, of course, Jacob. He's pretty reasonable. He's the cheapest, I think. And then here is Bella from Breaking Dawn. Her eye color change. Ooh, she's a vampire now. And then here we have Victoria. Yes. And what I realized is that I don't have Bella casual before she was turned. I'm gonna jump on that right now. And then here is one of my other favorites, which is Jane. I love her. Oh, so beautiful. And she is in high demand as well. Victoria, depends on the seller, but I found her at a good, reasonable price. Then here is Edward in his tuxedo. Fantastic. I didn't realize that I had him. I'm glad that I do. And then here is Bella in her wedding gown, which is the most expensive of the entire collection. And so I thought, because when I went into the trunk and I started looking through, I knew that I didn't have the set of Bella and, oh my God, I forget his name already. Yeah, Robert Pattinson character. It'll come to me. Yeah. I thought that I was the only one that was missing. So when I looked through them, I have Bella, but I didn't have Bella before she became a vampire. And I had to get her. Yeah, I was actually really surprised that I didn't have her. So most reasonable price that I got for her, you know, that I paid for her. The box is in mint condition, so I'm so happy about that. And And except for the set of Bella and what is his name? Oh my God, it would come to me. I know, crazy, right? Yeah. So I cannot wait. Edward. That's the name, Edward. I read it. Yeah, so I think that now I can say I'm complete, and it's really interesting. In the set, I've been keeping up with some of the prices and stuff, and it's so interesting. They've been out for a while, for a long time, and I gotta say that as far as collectibles, I was surprised that like this is 2009, so it's been a while. I was surprised that some of the prices on some of the figures gone nowhere, right? It's still cheap. And it was interesting that those that I thought they would be higher remained the same, basically the same. And then there were some surprises of some that I was like, oh, interesting. And it seemed that the women are doing really well in that category. Yeah, very fascinating. And then, of course, like I said again, do your homework, because some sellers, you'd be surprised. You one figure what this seller sells it for, and when you go all the way over here, what this seller sells it for, right? And then also consider the shipping, right? Just giving you some pointers, I want your collection to grow as well, and I want you to feel good about it, because that's a good feeling. You know, there's nothing worse than, you know, you get something and then you're like, darn, I cannot believe if I would have just checked that I could have got it at half price. That hurts. Right, so yeah, so do your homework, because it feels good when you get a good deal. Okay, so, right, happy about this. Really happy about this. And then here's one where it's really, like I said, in the market, it's a weird thing. I'm not sure if it's because I'm in California or what, but Mexican Barbie, like Barbie from the world. Yeah, Dolls of the World collection. Some of the figures are hard to figure out, right? Like, why is you know, Germany more expensive than Switzerland when they're both beautiful dolls? So it's really interesting, the market. So here, so when I looked for Mexican dolls, I could not believe some of the prices. And then I found through someone in Maryland a great deal on this Barbie, and I had to get her. I had to get her because she is of the series, she's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, and this seller always seals her Barbies, and you can see it's in mint condition. Yeah, so love this. And she has a really long hair, braids. Like, you see how long her braids are. Little flower in her hair. Sweet dress. And she has, I'm trying to see if I can see the color of her shoes, but I can't see them. Yeah, it'd be great if they were red, or, well, who knows? Yeah, but, oh, it's so fantastic. So very happy to have that. Very happy to have that. Yeah, and I think that may be the indigenous one that I think was pretty cool. I like that, you know, it was kind of very different. Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm Puerto Rican, right? So Barbie's done a lot of stuff with Mexico. The Dia de los Muertos line is doing freaking amazing. Right? Yay. But who's representing Puerto Rico? So of course, I got the Puerto Rican Barbie, and actually she's in my other location, so I haven't unboxed her yet. But I definitely had to get that. I mean, there's no way I could miss out on that. And then I was thinking, well, you know, I have to get J-Lo. I gotta get J-Lo. She, you know, she represents. She has such fan base, and you know, I'm not great also with collecting celebrity dolls, but she's Puerto Rican, so I was like, okay, I gotta support. Then I looked up the prices, and I missed that boat big time, because she's already $199, 200 and something for both looks, right? She has like one with the gown and then one in concert. So once again, through a vendor in Maryland, Bam. That's right. That's right. I am so happy that I got her. And like I said, what makes me feel really good too is that I got her at a great price. And now when I look at the other prices, I'm like, ooh, happy. Yeah, so I'm very happy with this. If I see, if I get a good deal on the one where she's wearing the gown, I'll definitely get that because that was a very iconic look of hers throughout the awards. I myself have done a couple of the award shows, so I know the red carpet pretty well. And her look was very iconic on the red carpet. So I'm like, okay, possibility. But now that I have this one, if I don't get the other, I'm okay. But I was thinking, I'm really surprised. If they could hear me, Mattel, if you can hear me out. And if anybody knows anybody, to spread the word. I'm surprised they haven't done a Ricky Martin. I think that would have been like they missed the boat on that. I mean, that would have been. Do you know how many fans he has? I mean, whew, that would have been a seller killer. And Grateful Ken, yeah, Puerto Rican Ken. Why not? Yeah, so I'm throwing it out there. Barbie, if you're hearing me, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Ricky! Yeah, and also too, I like his music. I don't have any of his collection. I just like what he represents. So, yay. Okay, so once again, thank you, Mattel. Because I was able to get her delivered beautiful mint condition. Oh my God, love her. Yeah, so this is Crystal from the Fantasy Collection. And I love her. Right? Like the amethyst crystals. Look at her hair. Look at her crown. I mean, she's beautiful. That long, long hair. Right? With this white streaks, silver streaks. I mean, her color is beautiful. Right? The ombre effect. Her shoes are beautiful. But here was the surprise. Are you ready? Yeah. It lights up. It lights up. Now, I don't know how long it stays lit because I just light it and then I turn it off. And some of these things are made so that after a certain amount of a minute or so, they go off on their own. But I didn't test it and I didn't want to wear out the battery. So I had no idea. That was such a great surprise, and how smart of them. So therefore, in the packaging, this looks absolutely perfect. Love that. So you can see how it looks in the dark. And how she still shines. Yeah, and this was a surprise to me. So I don't know if this is the first one. This is no more than 20,000 made worldwide. And there's some battery information on the back. And I'm thinking if they're going to be doing other stones. If this is the first of that collection together. Wow, I can't wait to see Diamond. That's my stone. I know, right? Yay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I know, Mattel, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so then, people are doing some more dioramas. I myself have not really done the Barbie thing because I'm such a snob. I gotta tell you, I'm really a snob. I'm not great with plastic. I prefer cast iron, metal, wood. I gotta keep it real because all of a sudden I see other people's stuff, and I miss the boat on a lot of stuff, but especially the vintage stuff, it was pretty cool, pretty cool. So my eye has definitely changed on that. My heart has definitely changed on that. So I have been getting some stuff for dioramas. So I saw this, and I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, and what I like about it is not only it has 2 beds, but it also comes with the covers, and it had the little sofa. It, you know, the TV, the little dresser, 20 pieces altogether. And you could do all kinds of different displays. Right, look at that. Yeah, so you have some of the accessories. It even comes with like food, like popcorn, right, drinks, little decor for the furniture. Yeah. Huh? Awesome, yeah. So that's interesting. The question is, am I gonna pull it out of the box? Because once you open this, you need space. That's an issue. I know I'm not the only one that's dealing with that, right? As a collector, it's a freaking issue. You gotta be smart. Okay, so every time, you know, I did my top 10 Barbie, and then within a couple of months, that list changed because the collection has been growing, and I have been getting some pieces that I didn't even think it was gonna be possible. And one of the ones that I'm gonna show you is one of those pieces. It's an exciting day. So I got two. Byron Lars. Did I need to say more? Yeah, and I'm still trying to learn about his collection because, you know, this is like, you know, 5th in series of so-and-so, and I think they're like 2 different collections. And I think total, there's 16, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking that there's 16 in one collection, and then I'm thinking that maybe the whole thing is 16 total, which is a relief for me as a collector because that's less dolls that I gotta buy. So little by little, I've been at it because he's also on the high end of Barbie. And as an African-American history artist, how could I not? How could I not have this in my collection? Are you ready? So in this collection, which is, oh my God, what was it that he called this collection? This is first in a series of exclusive Barbie dolls from the Runway Collection. Right, and then you see that this is limited edition first, number 1. And in this collection, all the boxes are look exactly like this, right? They're all like that. But to be honest with you, I think they're a little boring. Yeah, a little too simple. And even the inside is a little too simple for me. Yeah. So, however, yeah, right, look at that hair. Yeah, this is beautiful. Love that color inside the silhouette. Look at her fur. She has a ring on. She has beautiful big diamond earrings on. Can you see that? Can you get the little bling on that? I'm not sure you can. Right? The only thing that I wish that would have happened is that I bought this from eBay, and I wish that the seller would have kept the plastic on it, because then I could display her open like that. So now I have to make sure that she's encased. Yeah, because I don't want to get dust all over that beautiful velour. I mean, she's gorgeous. Can you see her face? Yeah, I don't think the light is giving her any justice. Beautiful. I know. Really, really exciting. So the other one that I got, which is the one that I cannot believe that she's mine. I keep going to my storage room and opening her up. You know how that is so exciting. You feel like you're a kid again, right? And like, oh. And this is from Tano Treasures of Africa. And this is the 5th in the series. And right, so it's basically the same kind of idea for the back, but this time they added some color. I love the band and that. I mean, much more interesting. Even the font on it is cooler, right? I do like the band of this. I wish he would have kept it on this as well, and that would have been a great signature. But I didn't design it, so there you go. Are you ready? This is a trip. Wait till you see this. Okay, so the inside of the box, no big deal, just brown. But the inside of this box is a beautiful yellow with the most beautiful women in it. Oh my God. Do you see that? Okay. It took me a second or two, maybe twice, the second time around when I really looked at her again, and I realized that her hair is part of a bird cage with a bird in it. You see? That's right. You are looking at the feathers of the bird, and you see the red bird in there? Oh my God. Golly gee, that is some creativity. Look at her. I mean, look at her jewelry. Look at her bust cover, the beading, the feathers, the pattern on her pants. Her shoes are to die for. Look at that, sexy. And then she's wearing gloves. Did you know she's wearing gloves? Did you notice that? The plum gloves. Unbelievable. And I love the fact that I'm sure I wasn't sure at first. I wasn't sure. I like the plum gloves because I'm like, you can't see them, but that's the beauty of them, that they blend in beautifully. And then also when you look, it's like that freaking surprise and so perfect. Where if they would have been colored, they would have taken away from the rest of it, right? You would have gone to the gloves, but that is genius. Look at that. I mean, this collection is absolutely beautiful. So I believe this is the 5th of his that I have. So happy, so happy. And then, I mean, her face, by the way, look at those lashes. Look at that makeup. Oh my God, the way that jewelry elongates her neck. Oh. I'm so emotional right now. Awesome, awesome. So my friends, I so enjoyed sharing that with you. I gotta tell you, I hope you enjoyed it too. All right, take care. Please, please don't forget, subscribe. Like I always say, we gotta be friends. All right, talk to you later and have a good one. See ya.